My name is Raymond Brown, aka RAYME3000. I'm an illustrator, comic book artist, and I'm the creator behind the webcomic Bully Eater. Bully Eater actually follows a high school student named Akia. He actually trains in the martial arts to learn how to beat off bullies and stop himself from being tortured, because he actually dealt with bullying, some severe bullying in his younger days. But after he learns martial arts, he learns how to defend himself and actually becomes one of the strongest fighters at his school. But then he's transferred to where the story takes place at Long Way High, where the bullies here actually are superpowered martial artists. And he is just a regular guy like you and me, so he's having a tough time coping with these superpowered bullies, if you want to call them that. And then what's cool about Asao is that one thing I wanted to do, I've watched a lot of comics and manga, and I noticed a lot of the main characters, they tend to have these super over-the-top power-ups, whereas with Asao, one of the things that I think the readers enjoy about him is that he doesn't have any special powers necessarily. He's just like you and me, so he really has to use his wit in order to defeat these bullies and fight for supremacy. What inspires me? Well, you know, I'm a 90s baby. You know, I grew up in the late 80s, early 90s. So cartoons are always a big part of my upbringing. I mean, some of the shows I used to watch, of course, the usual suspects like Ninja Turtles, Voltron, Ronin Warriors. I also used to, one of my favorite shows actually used to be a show called The SWAT Cats, which was a really cool show there that I used to like. And that's usually that's what I watched all the way up until I was probably maybe 10 or 11, and then that's when around that time was the first time I actually got introduced to anime, or back then it used to be called Japanimations. On Sci-Fi Network they used to show records of the Lotus Wars. They also showed Vampire Hunter D, Robot Hunter Concern. So when I saw these shows, I mean, it completely changed my paradigm on cartoons. That showed me that cartoons weren't just for kids, and it was a true art form. And from there, anybody who reads any of my comics know that my style is very much influenced by the anime styled approach, and a lot of it has to do with those early cartoons and those early shows that I used to watch. My process, I guess explain it to you, it's gonna seem kind of long, but I'm really old school in my approach. I just use regular paper and mechanical pencils, really, and ink pens. So pretty much what I do, I'll just take just a regular piece of paper, the cheapest paper I can find to do all my sketches on. And when I'm doing the sketches, I'm really just trying to get my poses down right, make sure the poses are the way I want them, make sure the camera angle's when I want it, just to get overall layout. But it's really loose and just really scribbly. Most people couldn't even recognize it anyway. From there, I'll take that same picture, I'll go ahead and get a darker pencil, and from there I'll go ahead and start tightening everything up and making sure I actually add facial features, muscles, shadowing. Make it as tight as I possibly can as far as the actual picture, to make it look like it's going to be the final product. And once I'm satisfied with the pencils, from there I'll go ahead and scan it into my computer, take it into Photoshop, and from there I'll go ahead and turn the lines blue using the Photoshop filters. And once the lines are blue, I reprint it out on actual vellum paper. So actually it's a lot nicer paper, thick, smooth paper, vellum paper, Bristol paper. And from there I'll go ahead and start my inking process. Once I'm satisfied with my inking process, everything looks good, from there I'll just put it back into, scan it back into Photoshop, and just add all the finishing touches like sound effects, speed lines, and etc. So it's probably faster ways to do it, but that's the way I feel most comfortable. So alright, thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to check us out at Saturday AM, and also get your big bowl of your favorite cereal, because we bring Saturday morning back.